everybody, it's Valerie. I know I'm sideways, but this is the only way that I can videotape. So this is my latest journal, and I put a lot of extra work into it. As you can see, there is this cute little raven head that I handmade myself, and then coming out of this nice little frame that I painted, I put some really cool like old tree roots coming out of it, like it's coming out of the book. And I don't know if you can see, but in the background there's a moon and an old tree. And then we got this really cool metallic spider web, and I put some really beautiful gold corners on it. On our side, we've got some great lace. This is some beautiful Venice lace, and then some trim down here, and then I'll try to get this out here for you. And then we've got a really cute little tassel that's got a moon and some stars and some ribbons. And the back also has the same little thing on it, that a little spider web. And then for our closure, we've got this really nice piece of ribbon with some lace on it, and then it's got some brads, and they match on the other side. And this is really sturdy because this thing, when I turn it, is going to just burst. It is so full. Chica, shh, sorry. It's really full. It's I'm going to push down, and as you can see, it's going to come up a little bit. So welcome to my Gothic journal. Are you ready? Chica, shh, sorry. She's a pain in my butt. So we open it up, and our first page has a cute little moon right here on the back. Looks like I need to put a little bit extra glue on that. And then we got our really cute little Gothic piece right here. She's really cute. I put a little bit of bling on it, and a little bird cage and some lace. Then we turn the page. I guess I should get it all in here. Got a pocket and a little card that we can go in here. I had a little bit of more fun, guys, with some ribbons and lace, and I did some silhouettes to put on some of the pages. I like to leave places for you to journal. I think that's why you call it a journal, right? This piece over here is really cool. It's got this gal with a angel. I had these gold numbers and letters, so I just randomly put them in there, and I put some really cute little pieces of paper and stuff in here, and another raven. And took some time, and I added some ribbons and lace, and this is some beads, and then a place to journal. And then you got this little cemetery scene. Oops. And all of the pages I did myself, all of the coffee staining. There's some tulle, and these are coloring book pages of mandalas. And then some really pretty paper that I just stuck some gold letters on. And some more silhouettes. And I punched a lot of the pages as well. A piece of velvet on this page, and a little silhouette. And then I got some, try to pull this forward so you can see, some pins or some paper clips that I put some buttons on. Keep this here. This thing is bursting. Here's another cute little ephemera card you can journal on the back of. I put some spells in here. It's got like breaking a spell that's cast upon you. I thought those were kind of cute. And then there's like a belly band here that has another piece of, this is just a cover off of a music book that I put some paper, I lined paper on the back of it. And then there's some ephemera here. A lot of nice punching. Some lace and some more little silhouettes and some buttons. Another silhouette of a guy here, a little Gothic guy with some wings. And just lots of places you can put a picture, or there's another cute little ephemera here. Little tiny pocket with some embossed paraphernalia. This is the center. I made this little pocket out of wax paper, and then I just did a little stencil on it. So I hate my strings hanging out. So I kind of go through it a little bit and show you some of the places that you can journal. And then I did these really cool wolves that I made And then you can put something behind this as well. I should go find a card or something to put back there. I know there was a page back here that had two things in the pocket. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'll find something later. Here's another really cool ephemera. I like the raven on her head. And here's a little piece. I had fun making these little ephemera cards and places to pop them in. And this one's got a palm reader palm on it. That came out of the book, the paper I used. Another belly band. And this piece is just beautiful. I got this ephemera. And then I actually have a place where you can tuck it in both behind her and behind this. I did a little stenciling. Another pocket. And here's another piece of ephemera. And then I made these silhouettes of these girls with the wolves and the moon and the trees. So you kind of see the tree theme from the front of it. Another picture that I coffee stained of the gates at a cemetery. And then lots of ribbon and another ephemera pocket. And this is the second section here. And this is a Tim Holtz plastic pocket. And then there's a little ephemera in there. Here's another spell. And I didn't even realize I put the moon on it. This little moon clip up here, it says moon spell for money. And then I have a little ephemera and another silhouette. This is really cool. I love this piece right here. This is like the neatest piece that I've made so far. Let me get her back in there. And she can go right behind the lettering. And I've got a chandelier. So I hope I left enough places for people to be able to journal. Got plenty of space behind all these pieces of, like these heads. I think they turned out really cool. Places to journal. And this is a return spell. And then there's another little ephemera card. Believe me, sometimes I didn't realize I actually used moons and suns together on the same page. There's another piece I printed out and then coffee stained. Some more of the mandala paper. This piece comes out this way. This is just the back of a piece of Tim Holtz product. It's just a cardboard from inside. Here's another one, pocket, and then a little place to tag. Another pretty button on a, here's another little ephemera. And then this is my center again. I made a little pocket and put it together and then stuck it together. And there's some more. And there's two of them in there. And here's another one. And then there's a little one right here. This is just a piece of corrugated cardboard that I stuck a little piece of lace on. So it's supposed to be recycled. I guess you can't get more recycled than that. Or repurposed, or things that aren't used for what they're supposed to be used for. This is cute. So it should give, I love her. If you can look really close, these are all bats that are coming off the bottom of her dress. The pocket. And this folds out, so let me move this over a bit. This folds out, and there's a pocket right here. So, and then of course you can journal on the top of that. Another spell. It says, hear secret thoughts. And here's a piece of, this came out of a magazine. I thought it was kind of cool because it was kind of dark and eerie. I'm just going to thumb through and stop. And I made my moon. So let me lift it up so you can see my moon. And then of course it has to have a moon ephemera behind it. And you know, you can kind of see this, excuse me, I sprayed a lot of my pages with metallic paint. I just made it with my acrylic paints and some water in a spray bottle. I'm trying to keep that in there. Okay, you don't want to stay in there. I'll make you stay in there. All right, there we go. And then here's another one of my wolves with a piece of ephemera. And just a little spot to put something. I like the strings hanging out all over the place. Pocket. And here's my third piece, my third section. Again, we got ephemera stuck in here. And then this is called the Doppelganger Curse. And lace. I put some doilies in. I sprayed everything with like pink and gold and copper. And I liked this piece. This is just an advertisement out of a newspaper. But I liked it because it had a little moon on it. And then it has like these dark trees on the back, which kind of goes with my theme. Another little piece of ephemera. These pages came out of the book because this is a hardback cover that I used, that I ripped all the pages out. I just took these pages out and ripped them and inked them along the edges and sprayed them with some copper paint. And I just glued that one on there. And this one has a pocket back here with a big moon. Another one. And then this, okay, back up here. This opens and it comes out of the pocket. And see, there's a place for you to journal on it. So, and then there's a pocket on here too. So let me get that back in there. So that's kind of a removable little piece right here. And then a pocket here. She's really pretty too. I wanted it to be kind of gothic, but at the same time I wanted it to be whimsical. So I didn't want everything to be scary Halloween. There's a star on this paper clip. I don't like scary Halloween. Another little card. Here's the Batgirl again. Didn't realize I had her in there twice. And a really cool silhouette of a guy. Middle section, again, we got our pocket. It's hard for me to hold this open and open these. I made this, you're probably gonna laugh at me. This piece of paper right here that I made into this envelope was actually the piece of paper that I was using to spray all the things with. I laid this paper down and I sprayed everything with it, like the doilies and stuff. And then I thought, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I'll just make it into an envelope and put it in the middle. So it got used. Another piece of ephemera. Another piece. A pocket. And raven. And I made lines on these using corrugated paper. My friend Paula, she taught me about that. Hi Paula, I hope you watch this. Pocket. We're almost there. This is one of my favorite pieces. So she's there. And then this moon is another one I made. I cut it out with my Cricut, and then I covered it with crumpled up napkin, and then I Mod Podged it, and then I painted it black, and then I used my Finnabair wax, and I made it gold. And then this piece comes out from behind here and under here. So this is piece, and I cut that little Ouija board thing out because it came off my paper. It was like the last one that was left. And then this one comes out of here. And then another little place to journal. And another spell, summoning a wishing dragon. And then another pocket and the back. So this is my latest journal. I hope you guys like it. Let me close it up. Let me tell you, it's difficult for a person who likes to do things like precise to not do something precise. It's very strange. So we need to give him a name. I'm not exactly sure what we should call him, but I don't know if you can see him. So he's pretty cool. So I'm all done and it's ready and it's for sale. Hope you guys have a super good weekend. Bye.